guys, it's David. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, today we're gonna we'll do a little wash and talk on the 22 Gladiator Mojave. So I've been kind of playing around with some different ways of getting these tires clean and using different sponges and whatnot. One of the sponges I was using before was actually tearing up because these knobs. I mean, it's okay on this part right here, this mid part going around the rim, but coming out this way, I was tearing the crap out of my sponge. So I use a combination of two different things. So let's get the cleaning this thing. And as you guys saw in my last video, I'm using the SGS 28 with this new hose from Obsessed Garage. I got the active VE52 power washer, and so far since using the 25-foot hose, again guys, I haven't had any really issues with the surging like before. So with that being said, let's get to washing. Alright guys, so I always do a quick rinse just to kind of get everything off. And I got my bucket here with some of the mega foam in it. Typically, if I'm going to use a different rag or a sponge, I'll use a different color. I typically use blue for the real dirty or lower sections of the tires, and then my yellow. I have a couple of different deals in here. Got a little brush here for the bolts and center areas, and then I've got a tire brush here somewhere. There we go. Now this is a softer bristle tire brush, but to help clean the rim, or I'll use the blue sponge to clean the rim. Then I'll start off with some wheel and tire cleaner from Adams. Now actually I end up washing the thing probably a couple of times on the tires. You'll see here is my little process. This is kind of degrease, get the tire nice and clean. Get all the junk and mud. I use a blue one on the inside area. Get the big parts with it. And this, usually I do two buckets. This bucket will be for the tires, and then I'll do another bucket for the rest of the car. So I'm mixing all this nasty stuff coming from the tires. So I get what I can inside here, and then I finish off with the little brush. This thing right here, this little bad boy. This thing's nice. It gets this center section real good, and then between, really nice, and all these areas. Lets me get further back into the rim. Yeah, pretty good there. And actually, I'm missing one piece. I got one more brush. It goes further in. Here we go. This is the one I was really wanting to show you guys. Is this thing? I love this thing because it gets really down in there. So get this nice and wet with some good soapy water. And then I can get all the way. Yeah, there we go. All the way in there. The combination of using all these brushes seems like a lot. Do a pretty dang good job of getting the whole ram clean. I used to not even get back into this section, but it would bother me. I'd get the whole rim clean. I look inside, and all this dust and dirt and junk. I'm like, man, not really cleaning the whole thing. All right, so there we go, all the way around. Okay, we'll give it a nice little rinse. Nice. You can see that everything is now off the rim. So what I'll do typically, guys, is then I'll go to the next rim, do exactly the same thing, the next rim, get all 4 rims done just like this. And then I'm gonna foam the whole car, including the rims. So then I'll clean it using my yellow scrubby with a clean bucket of water, not that bucket because that's for tires. And get it all cleaned off, and then I'll pull it in the garage and finish wiping it down so it's not in the middle of the sun, even though it's like around 10:30, 11 o'clock, I believe. But still, it's supposed to be hot. So we'll go inside the garage to fully wipe it down, and then I'll continue on and show you guys what I do on covering up what I put on the rims to get these bad boys all shined up and looking really good. So this is primarily just showing you guys what I do on the tires. So I'm going to skip all the rest of washing for today, and as I'm doing the tires, we'll do a little talk as well. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so got all the tires clean like I showed you on the first one. I got all 4 done now. So now we're going to put some serious foam on this bad boy. All right, here we go. Again, I always put more foam on the tires I just cleaned. Alright guys, so got the tires finally cleaned with the power washer outside. We rolled it in, and I dried the whole vehicle first. So I do the tires very last. I give them some time just to dry and get all the extra residue off and blow down, all the good stuff. And so now what I'll do is I will grab some spray. Just some wet spray. I have a little Zano left. So typically what I'll do, I'll grab a microfiber cloth and then I'll just damp it a little bit. Or not too much on her. That's it. It's really just to get all what dried on there off so it's nice and beautiful. So again, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to make a bunch of videos each week for you guys, and I got a lot of things I'm debating here. As you can see, I got the 22 Jeep Gladiator Mojave. I love it. I use it a lot for work, and it's super nice. I can take it anywhere, kind of thing. But I also have the 21 Tesla Model Y Performance over there, which is in the street right now. And I love it too. And it's quick, it's fun, but man, I'm just like kind of because I bought it early on, I got it, you know, prices have gone up, so it's got more value now. I've been kind of contemplating on taking advantage of the market and maybe selling it and coming away with a good chunk of change. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm really thinking about. I don't know if I'm just getting bored. I'm not gonna lie. I do kind of miss the sound of an engine. I mean, it's quick and all. It's fully wrapped. I've done the tires and I've done the mirrors, and I mean, I could do a couple of small things to it. Maybe like put some different springs on it. Let's think about maybe doing a front lip on it, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to talk myself out of it, but I just turned 11,000 miles on it, so I don't have a whole lot of miles on it. And anyway, so I was thinking of maybe selling it, and if I do, I love BMWs. I've had several of them, but I've never owned a M series, and I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of the Tesla and getting a not a new one. I don't want to pay for a new one; it's a little too much money. But maybe like a 2017, 2018 X5M, fully loaded, you know, executive package, Bang & Olufsen system, that kind of thing. A friend of mine has one, and man, it's just sharp. And I've seen several of them wrapped, and I would continue to, you know, I would put that on the channel and continue doing cool stuff with that. So I don't know. Just debating. What do you guys think? Good decision, bad decision? And you may not even care because, you know, you're watching this because it's a Jeep Gladiator. So, but so anyway, so we've got this now fully dry, so it's beautiful. So all this is now, all the residue is all gone. Didn't take a lot of effort, but now it's just super shiny. So now I use two different sponges. So I have this one from Chemical Guys, and I start with this. So I do Chemical Guys gel with this, and I really just do just a little bit on here to do this section here that next to get the blackest part next to the gloss rim. And then I'll finish off with a different sponge. It's a real soft sponge. I don't even know what you call it. I've used it. I've got these for like interior, like to clean the leather and stuff. But I use this with a liquid spray. I like the 303. Now, if I can find maybe something like this in the liquid that's more glossy, this is more matte. But the combination of the two seems to work really well. And the last time I did it, man, they stay clean for a few weeks actually. So I was real happy with it. So because it turned out so well, I wanted to show you guys what I did. So again, I've wiped it off with a microfiber cloth. And then not a lot of gel, but just, you know, a little line or circle there. And like I said, I mainly just focus on this section. The reason why, because when I was doing this section around where the real knobbies are, man, it was tearing up the sponge. But I like the use of this sponge on this center section, or this lower section on the inside of these knobs, because it really makes this section dark, and it does a really good job at covering right up to the rim, which I really like. So see, like that. And then I don't tear up my stinking rag or sponge. So I grab me a cloth here, then I just spray the heck out of it with some of this 303. Or, I'm sorry, what am I doing? I sprayed the tire. There we go. And then I just rub it. Look at that. It's super easy. It goes right in between these, all these little cracks with very little to no effort. And I'm not jacking up my stupid sponge. So I just go right over what I did on the center section, just to get all the extra residue off. And that's it, guys. Look at that. Holy cow. I mean, edge to edge, just beautiful. Again, this section is more matte, but you can't really tell by a little A little overspray on my tire there, so take a little bit of that off. But man, what do you guys think? Pretty good. I like it. It takes less effort, I think, doing it that way, and it lasts longer, and I've had real good luck with it. So we'll see. But if you guys have a better solution, or that you guys, or a different rag, different sponge, different liquid that you guys like to use, I'd love to hear what you guys use. Leave it in the comments down below. But so far, the Chemical Guys tire treatment gel is what I like to use around the intersection of the tire, and then finish off with a little 303 on the outside. So that combination works really, really well, guys. So, and again, leave any comments down below what you think of my option. Maybe, I guess it's an option, if I should sell the Tesla, if I shouldn't sell the Tesla. It's gone up so much. Again, like I said, it's gone up so much since I first purchased it. Just to buy a new one, you're on a waiting list, and then they're a good $10,000-$12,000 more than they cost when I first ordered mine. Plus what I've been paying on it for the last year and a half or whatever. I love the M. Never had one. I've had several BMWs. So I've had X5, but they weren't the M series. They had an M Sport package, which is totally different. You had 330 horsepower, I think, something like that, to 567 horsepower stock. And then, I mean, just the M is just a whole different animal. Anybody that knows BMW. So anyway, leave your opinions, comments down below. If you guys like the video, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys have any other ways that you guys do the rims for these big knobby Nittos. Again, I get a lot of questions on what exactly this is. These are the Fuel Blitz rims. These are the Ridge Grappler Nittos. They're 35 by 12.5 by 20 IT. I believe that's right. So anyway, guys, we'll see you guys on the next time. So have a great day.